Hi Pisces, welcome to your monthly reading. This is for the month of October 2019, but of course you guys know, you know the drill. This is a timeless reading and it's designed for anyone who glances upon it and can find some kind of resonance within it. Anyway, welcome guys, welcome. Let's jump right in. Let's see. So, Pisces, for you, for the month of October, I definitely feel upgrade, new beginnings, healing, transformation. Wow. Generally speaking, as you come out of the month of October, you can see these two beautiful cards here. We have devotion. Whatever process you go through here is going to bring you into devotion. Now, I'm gonna keep it real. I definitely am picking up a love relationship in this reading, but you know, God bless, it could be for whatever it is in our lives that we do need to be more devoted to. It could be family, it could be anything, just ourselves, but I did pick up a love relationship. At the end, I'm also seeing triumph. I'm seeing the Fool here, but there's a lot of triumph that is going to be happening for you after the month of October. Give me a sec. I'm eyeing that card because I'm seeing a ship at the bottom right there. Wow. And I feel like that ship is going to come into play somehow. I'm not quite sure. But whatever it is, if that ship is coming, if it's one of the ships that are coming in for you, or if it's a ship that's going, or if it just signifies a path that you thought you would be on forever, you know, because it's a boat, but here you are flying on your broom, whatever it is, I feel that you're going to be so high flying and so having this sense of accomplishment by the end of October that you're not even going to be paying attention to that at that time, okay? So yay! All right, let's take a look. So first off the bat, I pulled these three cards, and as I was laying them, they seem to already be jumping right out at me and telling me a story. Okay, so the first card we get here is the Pink Rose of Lady Nada. Whenever I see this card, I really just get this blast of like, wow. I just heard divine intervention. Thank you. Okay, let's run with that. They're saying divine intervention in a love relationship. I always get love relationship, and in fact, look, 9 and 2 is 11. So I'm picking up that this is definitely a counterpart. I'm hearing a female counterpart for some of you, but I have to be honest, I don't like to throw around the word twin flame and twin and this and that unless I literally, with my already skeptical eyes and minds and hearts and whatnot, feel it just bouncing off. And I definitely got that for a lot of you guys watching. If you came here wondering, is this my twin? Chances are, yes, it is. But either way, I'm getting that whoever this person is that I'm seeing here is a divine counterpart for sure. Now, who is this person? I'll tell you right now. It's a person that pops into your mind right away. This is a person that you've been having stress with, trouble with. I gotta be honest, I'm also picking up that for some of you Pisceans, you are the problem. Not God bless. It's all love here. You are the problem in this connection. You are the commotion. And as I'm saying you are the commotion, I'm hearing some of you say, that's right. Damn right, I'm the commotion. You know why? Because I'm also the shit. That's what I'm getting. So there's a little bit of pride and arrogance going on there, like, yes, brush my shoulder off onto you, counterpart, because I'm the bomb.com. So that's what I'm getting. So Pisces, you are the issue. A lot of you are the issue. Maybe that's why I got female counterpart. Wows. Well, either way, if you're watching this, you're going to know who you are and what is coming for you based on what I'm hearing here, okay? So please use your intuition, because I know I do have some cross-watchers on here as well. Cross-watchers, I'm just going to put this out right away. Your Piscean love is going to be going through a deep healing, I almost said deep conditioning, but you can imagine deep healing, deep stretching, deep whatever this semester. Wow, that literally came out this semester, okay? Which tells me this might be a reading for me as well. But it's this cycle, this month. October is a month of healing. So cross-watchers, I just noticed I say a lot, okay? Well, I'll do my best. Listen, cross-watchers, give them space. And thank you, good night. That's all. That's the message for cross-watchers. I literally wrote that down. Give them space. Give your person space to come to terms with what they've done, with who they've been, with how they've been being, what they've not been communicating. This person clearly, and this is, and Pisces, you're listening to this reading, and you may not be the one who is going to be going through this. It could be your mate. Whoever it is, right now I'll settle this, whoever it is in the connection that has been the one causing the commotion with behaviors that are unacceptable, immature, unsightly, unseemingly, whatever adjective comes to your mind, you know it. Because it's either you or it's either the other person. And I'm seeing this person mirroring right here. I'll show you guys as we get there. But whoever that person is going to be going into a little bit of a dark night of the soul in the month of October. Cross watchers, I really, really do feel that for you, it is the Pisces person who is going into this, and that's probably why you're watching about your Pisces. So please give them space, and if they're not coming around, if they're doing crazy stuff, you know what's going on. Part of giving them space, cross watchers, is occupying your own mind. Focus on other stuff. Take up knitting, take up whatever. Because if you don't, then you're going to be tempted to monitor them in the sense of like, this person's not calling me. Oh, this means that. Oh, that person's giving me some really creepy text, or they're just, another booty call invitation, it looks like. You're going to be looking and you're going to be making up stories and coming to conclusions about this person that may not serve your connection, because the truth is, think about it, if somebody has an addiction, for example, and they're going through withdrawal symptoms, everybody knows, they're going through withdrawal. They just give them space, let the professionals deal with them. All right? So much like that, in the same way, whoever it is, Pisces or not, that's going to be going through this healing process, it's big time, it's life-changing. You have to give them space to go through that, and I don't want to say not hold them accountable for what goes on during this time, but just turn a blind eye, okay? As I'm seeing this mermaid here turning a blind eye. So if they're sleeping with half the town of Maine in the month of October, turn a blind eye. It has nothing to do with you. They could be acting out against the healing energy that's coming. It's coming for them. All right, now let's continue, guys. All right, so Lady Nada is coming in to acknowledge that this is a divine relationship. So if this reading resonates with you, this is a very significant connection in your life. Now, whoever this person is, Pisces, you or someone else, I'm feeling that they are going to be scaling back, okay? Because look at that. This is an 11 card, becomes a 10 card, right? And then it becomes a 7 card. This is where the spirituality really hits. But notice look at the numbers. 2-9 gets bumped down to 1-9, and then the 1 remains, but the 9 becomes a 6. There's inversion here. This person is going inside out. They are going to be put through the ringer with God. God is going to be touching their hearts, touching their minds, touching their energy fields, giving them information, letting them process. They're going through heavy transformation. Now that right there, and I feel like this part, the invitation to connect is the name of it. God is going to lure them in some way to do this healing. I love to say, it's just them surrendering. Okay, yes, maybe, but it's easy to surrender when everything is taken away from you, right? So whatever it is, it's going to cause them to surrender. I'm seeing that the first week of October is going to be very much characterized by this energy of causing them to go inward. So if you just literally stop hearing from this person in the first week, or you see them totally acting out and acting the fool, doing all sorts of stuff, don't just know that the process has begun. Then it may get quiet. They're going to be going through the dark night of the soul. Look at the energy, it changes. But now look, they're like, what is this? And now, they're paying attention. And soon, I'm hearing the 24th to the 28th. The 24th to the 28th, you see this person? They're bending over, they're looking down, and they are having whatever that thing is that's been on their back, that temptation, that negative energy, that anger, that jealousy, that rage, that lust, whatever it is that has been ruining their day, that has been compelling them to do the things that they've been doing for years, is going to be extracted out of them. And I feel this person is just ready. They're letting it go. So in the month of October, Spirit is asking you that if you are not the one going through this process, please let this person go for right now. Okay, now when I say let them go, again, it doesn't mean like break up, it's over, or doesn't even mean to go start dating other people, this and that. It means, hey, have you seen that new movie yet? Go out and watch it. Next day, hey, have you seen that new movie yet? Go out and watch it. Stop watching this person and watch something else. And even if you have to do like hot girl summer, okay, I had to say that, it's not summer and whatever, but you get my point. If you have to make it all about yourself and say October is me day, and if you're a guy, October is me day, then please do it. And for the month of October, do 30 days, 31 days of new activities, or 31 days of whatever, just to create a diversion. And I'm hearing somebody ask, well, what if my guy or my girl reaches out to me? Well, if they reach out, then you say hi, you say whatever, but keep it pushing. This is not a chance to, because remember, that's kind of like the drug addict reaching out and trying to ingratiate themselves because they want to get the hit, especially when they're low or they're in withdrawals. They'll say anything to get a hit of that old life because it's familiar, it's ingrained. And so your person, if they call and they want to come over, for example, don't do it. You're just going to be sending them back in some way. But I really feel that Spirit is going to design this and divine it. I almost said design this process to literally like reach in. And just as I looked up, it was 11 minutes 33 seconds. They're literally going to grab the attention of your person, and they're going to reach in and boom, pull it out. So this is a process, amen, thank God, dear God, that's going to be going on for the month of October. So let's go ahead and put that back. Now you may be wondering, okay, while this person is going through their Pisces, why this Pisces person or the person they're with is going through this process, well, what's the payoff? Once again, as I said in the beginning, the payoff is amazing. It's life transformation. I'm seeing that you'll start this connection. This connection has been all wonky and crazy. At the end, this person moves from the dark night of the soul, number 16, 167, to sixth ray of devotion, 43, 4 and 3 is 7. Take a look at this card here. So as I was laying it, it became clear this person, if they were not coming at you with enthusiasm and love and just right energy, in other words, if they were not devoted before, wow, I'm seeing devotion. You know why? Look at them. They're coming out having a new beginning. They're a new person. They're having a new start. Look at this. Now they are like, God, please. Yes, this is a person who is getting a monkey off their back straight up. See how the back is see-through? It's transparent. Why? Because that thing that was just pulled out of their back over there, it's been released. In fact, let's show you guys again. Look at that thing that has been extracted from their back. This is their body, and that's their head pointing down. They're holding their hair, and God is removing this for them. And now, whatever that burden is, it's gone, and they're free. They can fly. They can do whatever. And now things that would have, I guess, trapped them before or interested them before, they're just not going to be having that much of a sway over them anymore. Why? Because they're no longer living that life. It's just not who they are anymore. Now, take a look here. 5 of Keys, wishes fulfilled. Guys. Okay, I just want to point that out. Now, why am I pointing that out? Let's go right here. Because these 3 cards, as I laid them earlier, this is the person, again, I feel that if this reading resonates with you, Pisces or Crosswatcher, you are in separation from your person. It could be physical. I'm really feeling physical separation. There may be contact, but there's a separation of a sort. Now, I'm seeing that this person on their end, whether you're connecting or committing or just whatever, they're on their end, they're kind of seeing you as like free. They're seeing you as unburdened. And I think they're recognizing at this point that their actions have created things that now they need to take care of. Maybe both of you were butterflies and free at one time, frolicking together, and now, now it's time to pay the piper. And they realize that you're able to be free and fly because you're living a life of more authenticity, integrity, and now they've made their bed and they have to lie in it. They've created dependence. And, you know, maybe for somebody out there, these are kids. But what I'm seeing is that whatever it is, it's they have things they need to clean up that are fallouts from their behavior. Now, take a look here. This person, I feel, went home. Or this person, it could be went home figuratively, literally, and like went back to their respective part of the world or just whatnot. And what I saw and heard when I put this card down, I literally just laid the cards down and I heard, remember when we made magic together? And I was like, wait, say what now? This person is like, remember when we made magic together? In other words, this person's like, remember the good days? Look at them looking at their house. Look at them looking at the things they've created. They're like, crap, that was really a good time. And I it up. And now look, I've got nothing left here. Like, wow, I miss those days. And look at that person. They're over here, but they're trying to peep you. Like, what is she up to? What is he up to? And they can't see through the trees, but they can already see these trees are looking very nice and lush. And I think some of them you're starting to have second thoughts. They want to come back, but they know that they're going to have to cross some things because they've got to take care of these animals. You can't just leave these animals. Are they going to die? You know what I mean? They have to take care of some things they've done. I'm also seeing that maybe they feel that you're not going to take them back. But, you know, it's the kind of person who, like, stormed off, was like, whatever, or they left thinking they could do whatever. And Pisces, I'm being brought back to you because some of you, again, are in this energy. For some of you, you are the one who caused this commotion. God bless. So I might be reading your life, okay? But Pisces, if you're not the one who caused the commotion, this is what the other person is going through. So at this point, Pisces, if you were thinking, hey, if you want to be like, well, I don't care, I don't want to go back to them, I actually feel that you might, you know, and you may not accept it, or you may very well be like, yeah, you know, you're right, I am kind of wondering what they're up to. It usually can start small, like, oh, this person would have liked this movie. Or, oh, I wonder if what that person's doing. You know, it might become a check on the Facebook page, or you just might flat out be out there crying in moments of weakness and sadness, and not weakness, but moments when your guard is down and you're not telling yourself things like, well, I'm better off this way, and I can have anybody I want, and they should have recognized that, you know, I think I'm feeling a lot of they should have recognized that whatever, they knew what this was, blah, 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 blah. But I'm seeing the tail back there. If this is your energy, Pisces, or whoever it is, this is the energy of the person who created the commotion. I think, look at how she's hiding her face. Like, no, she doesn't want anyone to see the tears. Like, oh my God, I totally screwed up. Like, her hands are red, her face is flushed, the eyes are red, and this tail to me is coming through as a lie that this person is telling themselves. Like, could be as simple as like, well, they knew what was up. I never said I would, you know, like, we weren't together at the time. Whatever it is that they left singing about and using as their defense is what they know not to be true. And now, see this guy always reminds me of like a bro, which we all find kind of gross, unless you're that one female who likes that. But anyway, you know, he's like, dude, what's going on over there? You know, like, it's like, you know what you want to do. You want to go back through those trees and see what's going on. But we all know that's none of your business right now, right? Because you have to figure out what's going on here. Now, whoever this is, whether it's you, Pisces, or not, I have good news. The month of October is going to release you from your whatever the behavioral patterns were that created the conditions for you to have done the actions that you did do to create this damage that you now have to be cleaning up. And look what I see. At the bottom of the deck for these was this card. Look at it mirroring. I almost said, look at it murmuring. It's murmuring. Now, why am I saying murmuring? That's a good thing. Let's feel into that. I'm saying murmuring because you're starting to entertain, or whoever this is starting to entertain ideas of moving in together, ideas of getting back together. ideas of being one, what's the word I'm saying? Being at one with this person, with you. That's what I'm getting. See, to me, this is the person who caused the commotion. They're kind of hiding behind that little beam, but they want to be here. This person is thinking about going from this to this. Now, this is wishes fulfilled. Look, it's mirroring. And look on the table. We've got his and her keys. His and her sets of keys. His and her sets of bounty. Flowers from Lady Nada blessing the union, right? Right here. This is saying this is the gift. Ooh, look at that parchment. I was just about to say, this is a contract. This is Lady Nada returning this person to this more innocent party, to the person who created commotion, and saying this is, oh God, the word murder wants to come out now. This is murder, so to speak. Whatever this was, it's got to be cleaned up. But they're saying they're bringing this person back, and it's kind of like, I don't know how to say this, but y'all better not up again. It's kind of like, I'm bringing this person back to you. Do not screw this up again, kind of. Because this other person is a gift, okay? And this could be you, Pisces, again, or it could be the other person. But whoever this is, the butterfly, flying, the one who's being missed, that is a gift that was given and it wasn't used well. And I'm seeing that this person is going to be returned, and I think that the person who caused the commotion is starting to get murmurings of that. Now, I don't know how it's going to present itself to that person. It could be an idea like, oh, what if we did get back together? Look at this guy. What if we did? Wonder what they're doing, wonder what they're up to. It could also be in the form of dreams. It could also come to them through media. They're watching TV, it's late at night, and then they just happen to be watching a show where something like this happens and the two people are reunited in the end, and they're like, I wish we could have that. And in a quiet moment, they pray that, super quiet moment, right? But whatever is going on here, I'm feeling this is a gift. I feel very positive about this connection, if this resonates with you. And if you were watching, if you're watching, you as a cross watcher, you very well may be the one who caused the commotion, and you want to see if Pisces still, if they're still feeling you, or whoever it is causing the commotion. I think I want to tell you, it's okay to acknowledge that there were missteps, and the first step forward is to acknowledge that. And to see where you're being inauthentic with yourself. Oh my God, just as I said that, I saw this person's face and I saw this person's face. And I was like, oh yeah, this card is feeling like the energy of that. And as I picked it up, it says reclaiming your authenticity. Aw, God is so good. Anyway, so let's take a look together. Oopsies, aw. I'm really a perfectionist. You can see how, by the way, I lay my cards. Okay, I'm not going to spend 40 minutes clearing. Anyway, take a look here. This is the one where they're like, well, whatever, I didn't do anything, you should have known, we were just dating, I didn't, blah, blah, just before I met you, blah, blah, blah. Whatever the lies are, on the inside, you're feeling it, because like, see, 5 and 1 is 6, you're like, that was your soulmate, that was someone significant, you may not know, like, and this person may not have been spiritually aware at the time to know this was something big, but they know now. That's so to speak. I just gotta be honest, and it's funny, I just saw the 6 here, grounding. They're getting grounded. They know what's up. They know what's up now. But sometimes when you've created too much, it's like part of it is accepting that to yourself. But I see, and this is what I was gonna say, whoever it is that caused a commotion, whether you're watching or not, I would encourage you to accept it. Accept the truth. Accept that you want to be back with this person. Accept that, yes, it could have been explained away. Like, oh, this person knew what this was. Oh, they knew that we weren't serious. Oh, they knew this happened before I met them. Oh, they knew. Whatever it is that you were telling yourself, I think you have to come to terms and know that on some level, that that's not going to fly. And that is not authentically the truth. and it was, something you said to get yourself out of a tough position. But when you notice how she's sitting upright now, she's sitting upright now. Okay, that's what I wanted to say. And she's accepting it. It's the same person, but she's accepting it. And it says reclaiming your authenticity. Keep it real. Because it's through that reclaiming of your authenticity that people want to move closer to you. So if you are in this space of wanting to come back to this person or wanting to be with this person again or try again and to reclaim the magic, Spirit is giving you a straight up answer right now. 5 and 2 is 7. You have to get clear. You have to admit that to yourself. Admit what? Admit that you were wrong. And I know, like, how does that feel when I say that? I'm seeing this one seal, like, what? I wasn't wrong, okay? We're not talking about percentages. I don't want you to say, well, I wasn't 100% wrong, and this person was wrong too. It doesn't matter. That's still the energy of not accepting. Accept your role in it and accept where there were things that you hid in the dark. If there were lies, if there were cheatings, if there were stealings, if there were whatever, if it was shadowed and clouded, you have to accept that. And you'll know when you accept it when you're no longer getting angry with my words right now. Because I'm just, listen, I'm just the messenger. I'm just literally taking the tone of Spirit right now. But so anyway, so feel into that and see how it feels. As I'm saying that, I'm seeing this person now changing. Because the people and things move like in Harry Potter when in my mind. So I'm seeing this person now looking up like, what is that? Like, so they're seeing the light. There's a light being seen now after I've said that, and they are entertaining the idea of coming up out of the water, because I'm seeing her reaching herself up out of the water now and knowing that it's okay to do that. Now let's see, just as I said, reaching up out of the water. I love these mermaid cards. Cute. I post all the deck names, by the way, because I'm a deck fiend, so I love when others do it. Look at this person coming up out of the water. Wow, transparency. Whoa, authentic. Come on, guys. Honest, authentic, genuine, present. This is the person coming out. Just exactly what I was saying. 2, that person is ready. The person is ready. Wow, she even dolled up. Okay, now, you might be like, yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get in there. I've taken the first step. What now? The next step is your dark night of the soul. It is your invitation to connect. Spirit is pulling you in. So they're like, thank you for coming up out of the water. Thank you for meeting me halfway, which means you are acknowledging that there was some foul play here and you want to keep it real. What's real? This is you. How do you feel, Crosswatcher or Pisces? Well, maybe the person who caused the commotion isn't here on this video to watch, but this is how they feel. Okay, I'm missing my person. I'm missing my person. And Pisces, if you are, or Crosswatcher, if you are the one who did the commotion, I want you to think, how does this feel when I watch it? Where's my resistance? I'm seeing this person meekly putting their hand to touch the hand of the other person. Are they still thinking about me? Will they still want me? Do they still want me? Is he dead? Did I kill this person? Because, Spirit did say earlier this was a murder. Like, whatever this was, it definitely hit soul deep. It's that's why it's such a huge thing right now. But did I murder this person? Are they just in a deep sleep? Has Spirit talked to them? Are they really awake but they're ignoring me? Like, these are the thoughts of you, Pisces, or whoever, Crosswatcher, whoever caused this commotion. These are the deeper thoughts that are going on, that have been plaguing you. So I'm going to rest that here. But I'm seeing that as some of you are watching this, even if you're not watching, if your energy is present for this, your spirit is present for this reading, whether or not you're in physical watching this, I'm feeling a clearing happening right now and an emergence. And this emergence is acceptance. Acceptance that, yes, I do want my other person back. Yes, I did make mistakes. Yes, I did try to say that I didn't because blah, blah, blah. Insert whatever. But yes, God, I come to you because 9, 10, 11, I want my mate back. And so Spirit is saying, before you get out of that water, God bless you, get out of the water, but I want you to come sit here. Before you go swimming off to your honey bun, I want you to take some time out. Ding! See how like she's being, I want to say ensconced. She's being enclosed. Look, earthly spirituality, community, ocean conservation. This tells me it's time for you to go inward. So this is that invitation Spirit has for you. They're going to be giving you the healing lessons. Thank you, Spirit. Some of you, the healing is going to be coming in lessons. So in the month of October, if people cut you off, it could be on the road, by the way, cut you off, or stop talking to you, if things are denied you, if you get passed up for things, all of these are balancing. All of these are designed to give you messages. But I'm seeing that if you've accepted and you receive, oh my God, why do I feel like an televangelist or something? If you receive this message today, if you receive this message here today of needing to be honest with yourself and saying, yes, you messed up, yes, I want this person back, then Spirit sees that energy. And I feel that some of you viewers have. I really, really do. Just by watching that, I feel that you have. Now, you're going to be, your next step is to start this healing process. As I told you, the first week of October is going to be a little rough for some people. So you might feel like you start acting out, you might have a tower, you might have whatever. I was going to say, I don't see any towers, but actually I see a tower card right here. We haven't gotten to that card yet. I see the tower card kind of mentioned here as well. We haven't gotten there yet. We'll see how it's reviewed. But whatever it is, actually this person is in the tower. Whoa, okay. All right. Whatever it is, I want you to know the next step is surrendering to the divine. Now, Spirit is saying, take a look at the mirroring here. Spirit is saying there are going to be some cuts made. What is the transition? What is the transformation? What is going to be cut? Now, that's a good question. Whatever is going to be cut here in this death card, I'm seeing Spirit is saying, it's like he's touching his lectern. This is the lesson. The lesson has begun. This could even be like him, and we're off to the races. The lessons start. This could even be him cutting the way that was blocking you from going to that door to healing. Whatever this is, know that anything that is going to be happening soon is going to be for the sake of healing. This is an exciting time. I really do feel that there are going to be some transitions going on for you in the month of October, but I also feel that this card is coming to say, heads up, Pisces, time to get started on this healing. The healing is starting. It's like a big scissor, like, all right. And I love that it's the King of Swords that has come to us to announce that the learning is going to begin. That's beautiful. Now, I'm also being guided to say that for someone watching, they are going to be let go. I think that someone's going to let them go. It's possible. They might say, I'm out of this with you or whatnot, or I'm done, or I can't do this anymore. I'm not strong enough to be hanging around with you when you hurt me so bad. Whatever it is, that they're saying you need to acknowledge that is for the sake of creating the space that you need for you to do your stuff, okay? They're saying also that it's that space is necessary because they need you to be more focused. And when I say you, I mean whoever it was that created the commotion. They need you to be more focused. They need you to have a concentrated energy on this healing. And actually, I think everybody can be happy, whoever is watching or attracted here can be happy in knowing that the end result is going to be amazing. Look at that devotion. I really feel like this devotion is going to be devotion to this partner. So I do feel there's going to be a coming back together. This is my opinion, right? Now, let's continue on here. Okay, here we go. So interesting how God works. Spirit works in energy. I'm seeing here, thank you, Spirit. I'm seeing here these two cards are reflecting each other in a way. How? this is going to be the person who caused the commotion. This is where you need to end up. You need to become the Knight of Wands in this deck. The Knight of Wands here sees an old familiar haunt, so to speak. This is that temptation, whether it's lust, whether it's thievery, lying, whatever it was that is the monkey on the back that is being healed. This is that. See, he's not flying towards it. See here, this is how he should be moving towards this healing, where he sees it, but he chooses not to go there anymore. He doesn't want it. He doesn't want any of that anymore. He knows it's drama. It doesn't appeal to him. He wants to focus on moving forward. So what I'm seeing here is this is your curriculum, Spirit is saying. So we already see that Spirit is saying lessons are going to be started. Maybe right after this reading, right? Lessons are starting. Anything that starts happening in the month of October is happening for you and not to you. You may find yourself alone. I'm not seeing the Hermit card. Am I seeing the Hermit card here anywhere? I'm not, but I'm still getting a little bit of that energy that you're going to be losing things, or people will be moving out of your way or whatnot. They're saying it's for the sake of creating the space that you need. Why? Here's curriculum. The curriculum, part of your curriculum is that you're going to have to have victory over this old demon, so to speak. See that? That's what you need to be, the Knight of Wands, seeing it, but no longer being attracted to it. And this is not fakeness, like, oh, I see it. I hate when people do this and they do that and they're into that. And oh, people who are into lusty things are terrible. Like, that means that there's something inside of you that is also attracted to that. That's not your goal. Your goal is to get to a point where that is just neutral. And sometimes the best that you can get is you see that alleyway and you realize, you know what, the last 10 times I went down that alleyway, it really produced nothing but pain for me and pain for everybody else, and it cost me the love of my life. It cost me this. That's the mentality that you're going to have to be able to have. And so they're showing here that part of your sacred curriculum in the month of October is to master your demons, master your temptation. So, my dear cross-watchers and people who are not the ones who caused the commotion, once again, here's the warning. If you see your person acting out, especially in the first week of October, whether they're hitting up brothels, going out clubbing, lying again, trying to get you to come over for a booty call, calling, leaving crazy messages, doing all sorts of stuff, skipping work, whatever that is them coming face to face with this behavior that needs to be bled out of them. It needs to be passed out. It needs to be healed. And so you need to give them their space so that you're not interfering with that, you're not coddling them, you're not causing yourself undue harm. We expect that they're going to screw up because the temptation is going to be there. In the month of October, whatever it is, it's going to be there, but Spirit is going to be working with them to work through it. Now, let's take a look at these cards. Mirroring! Oh my God, could they mirror any harder? Now, these are also, I feel, things that are part of your curriculum. So far we see one of those things is going to be to master demons and temptations. The second thing is going to be, let's take a look. Oh, good, thank you. The second thing is they're going to be learning how to communicate. So your person may very well not be a good communicator. Now this could mean that they lie a lot. This could mean that they don't face the truth. Maybe they withhold, they avoid. Maybe they clam up. Maybe they seeing promises being made, making empty promises, knowing that making promises they cannot keep or don't intend to keep. All sorts of stuff. Wow, this is crazy. There's a gamut, you know. But what I'm seeing here is they're going to be learning lessons. They're learning how to communicate. Now, I would love to see the King of Wands, but TBH, he's right here kicking it. I would love to see the Knight of Wands, and I don't see him on the board. Why, right? I'm seeing the Page of Wands because that's where this person is starting. And that's, excuse me, and that's what they're going to be. Oh, Spirit is saying that's going to be one of their number one lessons. See how this broomstick is straight across? They can't even go behind. They can't go anywhere. The books are stopping them. The cat is stopping them. The sign is stopping them. They just have to look up. They have to communicate correctly. How do they communicate? They're going to learn to tell the truth. They're going to learn to be more authentic. Now, I would love that to be the Ace of Swords. I don't see that as the Ace of Swords that the person's holding. In fact, I'd see this King of Swords holding the Ace of Swords. So this tells me that they're taking Comm Studies 101, Communication Class 101. That's what I'm seeing. But they've got the learning here. See that feather? Spirit is going to be working with them. The next thing that they're going to learn on their curriculum, so far we see they're going to be learning how to master their temptation. They're going to be learning how to be a better communicator. So they're starting at the bottom here, okay? And that's also with self, being more authentic with self. The other thing that they're going to be learning here is how to receive. When God gives you something, you have to know how to receive it. Sometimes God gives us something that's too big for the bowl that we carry, so to speak. We want God to give us something, but we are limited in our own ability to receive it. And we see that every day, like, oh my God, you look so cute. No, I don't really like how my legs look. Wow, can you take the compliment? You're so limited that you can't even take that. Or we see it also when somebody says, okay, well, we just came into some money. How do we want to spend it? Some people think small. Think big. Imagine if God came to you and said, what do you want? If you could have anything. Some people would be like, I want to quit my job. I want to buy clothes. No, think larger. You have to learn to think outside of the box. Just think. And that's where, that's a problem with receiving. Have an open mind. Be like a child. So you're like, hey, what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be an astronaut. You with your adult brain, you're like, excuse you, you are stuck on like multiplication. They have to do serious math, so you can't have that mind. You have to have the mind of a child. That's what I'm seeing here. They're being taught how to receive, but they're also being taught how to recognize value. Okay, I know I literally heard some of you women like, woo, thank God. Literally, okay? I'm sorry, I feel it too. Like, why can't this person see that pentacle is that sun from God? This is the problem. This is part of the problem here. This person was in shadow. They could not see the value of what was being offered to them, and so they let it go. And so I'm seeing that there's going to be a lot of cleanup here. I'm feeling apologies here. Hopefully with their newfound skills of communication, apologizing. What does that mean if they're going to apologize and they have the Page of Swords? What is that going to look like? Well, to be honest, you might not get the best apology yet, because it's they're still learning to become the King of Swords, or at least to try to get to be the Knight of Swords. But there's going to be movement. There's going to be growth, and I like that. So anyway, let me do a quick summary so far. So in this row, we have one more thing on the docket for the curriculum. In this row, Spirit is saying the learning is going to be starting. Everything that happens is for the sake of learning. They're going to be learning how to overcome their temptations, their attraction to it. They will be tested. So be mindful of their actions in the month of October. Okay? Don't answer that booty call. I'm just saying, okay? Don't do it. Don't do it. Also, take a look here. They're going to be learning how to be a better communicator, how to move into authenticity with themselves and with other people. They're also going to be learning how to recognize value when it's given to them. I didn't point this out, but this is not a Page of Pentacles. This is an Ace, straight up. They look the same age, but this is about learning how to handle and how to properly pay your respects and to receive that which God has given unto you. That's plain and simple. I don't want to say pearls before swine, because that makes it seem like I'm calling people swine. And then it's like insulting to the pig, because the pig's like, excuse you, right? But the saying, pearls before swine, is what we use to refer to when you are giving wisdom to someone who's not in a position to acknowledge it and to receive it and to even recognize it. It's about that recognition. And so I want you to see that's what's going on here. This person is being taught how to recognize value. Now, the last thing so far, because I'm reading as we go along, the last thing so far that I'm seeing that Spirit is telling us, they're going to be, he wanted to get up. Ooh, King of Swords, angels, yes. The angels want to show up and really let it be known that they are definitely going to be working on this person. See, this is the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is resistance in a sense. Resistance in the sense of holding on to what you have. Holding on. I'm being told this is lifetimes. This is lifetimes in the making. This person has a lot on the inside that they're holding on to that is stopping them from being the communicator, being the authentic person. This is a protection mechanism, God is saying, that you have come up against with this person. See the sword? Archangel Michael is running this sword right through this door. See? I mean, why? Because this door is going to pop open and things are going to come out. Things for this person that they don't even know. But look at him struggling to hold on to this. They want to hold on to whatever's in there. They don't want you to see. So this tells me this is somebody who is not used to sharing their heart, sharing their emotions, sharing anything about themselves. They could even be a mystery to you in many, many ways. In many ways you haven't, I'm seeing a question mark right there. In many ways you haven't even met this real person, but yet you have love for them because your body, your mind, your spirit, your field, your energy field, you know this person. This is your person, but they don't know themselves. So the number one thing also, I mean, this is a big thing too. This is what's driving this. All of this quote unquote bad behavior is because there are things they're not looking at, things they're not accepting about themselves, about their lives. This is trauma from multiple lifetimes. So and it's starting to come out. Look at that. In this lifetime, it's coming right out. And it's messing with their lives now. They cannot continue this way. And so this is a tower that they're inside. Right underneath that card, bam, is a tower card. Wow. Okay. So I mean, I'm seeing, I don't even know, what is this person going to look like after? Yeah, so this is life. This is a huge month for whoever this person is. And I don't even know what to say because I'm feeling the energy. Huge, huge, huge month. I mean, it's crazy. Look at this cat. They're even afraid. Okay. Now, I know some of you want to be there to witness this tower. You're like, well, I need to see that. I want to make sure that God is getting in the nooks and crannies because this person took my money. You know, he left me. He this, that, and the other. But I honestly, I just feel like I don't even know where you, the viewer, you, the other person is going to be. Just spirit was like, give them their space. Okay. Now, wow, big month. I kind of want to go down here and see if that's connected. It is. Okay. Now, we know that person is going to have their inner tower just burned to the ground, according to spirit, and not burned to the ground in a bad way, a bad boy, a bad girl way, not like that at all. If I were to say this another way, I would say they are going to get into alignment with themselves. God is going to work with them to open this up onto them, to show them who they really are, to connect them to their past lifetimes. This could be through dreams. This could be through miracles. It could be through anything. Past life regressions. They could be watching a movie and it just all of a sudden they just start bawling and they're like, what is this? Why am I bawling at this? And then they start meditating. I don't know. It's just going to be them getting into themselves and having compassion for themselves as well and seeing that, oh my God, this is not just this lifetime. I've been doing this because this is a behavioral pattern that is coming from trauma that has been unhealed for lifetimes. And you remember in other lifetimes, guys, we're talking hardcore. Villages burned, people being poisoned by the wells, people being ripped apart, pillaged, all sorts of stuff. These traumas, and those are times when they don't have the internet to get healing and watch YouTube and have a space to go and see their therapist, and they didn't have concepts of that. So these are things that we're carrying around, all of us, and they need to be healed, and they must be taken seriously. So in a sense, when you look at this person, you think of how hard they've hurt you. I want you to see that every sinner has a future and every saint has a past. Okay? All right, so let's take a look. Oh, I gotta breathe that out. That's just so much. Now, when this person's tower falls and they start to get more in tune with themselves, I feel that they're going to be really dedicated. Look at this, is dedication to working and healing working on themselves and healing. Look at these. I'm not sure what's in the bottles, but I think it'll be the fun part of their learning. Because this is another class I'm seeing that they're going to be taking under Spirit University. See, that's their guide. That's the guide here. And see the broom? That's their broom. And see the class that they're in? They're in cleanup class. How cute. I love this card. It's the Eight of Pentacles. It's the hard working card. What are in these bottles? That depends on what this person wants to do. These are their dreams, their aspirations. This is the person who has, for example, been in rehab, and when you see them, it's like 8 months later, a year later, and you see their eyes. You can see they're back in their body. Their eyes are more rich. Their eyes, for example, if their eyes are brown, now they're a nice chestnut. If their eyes are blue, now it's a sparkling ocean blue. It's like, it's brighter. Their energy field is brighter. Their energy signature is changing. Why? Because remember, by the end of October, they will have started a new cycle. They will have come out as the Fool, a brand new beginning, more devoted to themselves and more devoted definitely to this partnership. And in this devotion, I'm not sure if they'll make the move straight for you, but I'm seeing that the tides will have changed. And you'll be able to feel it, I believe, on some level. All right, so wow, I knew this would be a long one. Okay. That's okay, but just bear with me, guys. All right. Well, it's such a big month. I mean, right? Okay, let's see. Okay, I had to pause for a second. Looking at this row, I realized that these are the effects, some of the effects of what to expect after this. I think after they've gone through this transition and this great spiritual training, I think that this person who has caused this commotion and is now going through the dark and will go through the dark night of the soul and emerge victorious, this person will emerge as somebody who is more able and more keen to tend to the needs of other people. They will be more gentle. Their energy is feeling a lot more gentle, to be honest. They're coming out as the Queen of Cups. Look at this person feeding water. I know, feeding water to these fish. Yeah, look at them. Look at their broom gently there. They've been cleaning up, right? This little cat's getting some. They're at peace. The wind is blowing. Their back's free. This is a person who is able to acknowledge carefree energy. They're gentle. They're not in this hustle bustle all the time. They're not in this state of unrest. In fact, they'll be feeling like they're on an oasis of some sort, in a sense. This is going to be a person who's able to withstand temptation. Why? Because they're choosing not to be in that state. They don't want that. They know what's on that mountain. There are many mountains. Why do they have to stop at that mountain, right? They've been there before. They know where it leads. It just leads to more pain. And when they go through this transformation, they'll see that, wow, I was able to release a huge thing that goes lifetimes back. And I don't want to ever be in that position again. I think this is a person, look at this Ace of Wands. This is a person who is going to be able to acknowledge value. We learned that here. And through that acknowledgement, when they're faced with choices, they know what to grab. Go ahead and grab the wand. With that wand, I can have all of these things. Okay? Oops. With that wand, I can have all of these things. Again, this is not just some random page of wands. This is the Ace of Wands. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Ace of Pentacles in this reading. That's amazing. Here as well. Take a look. This is going to become a person who is going to be humbled before God. This is a person who is not going to be afraid to ask for help when it's necessary. You know? They will also have come through and survived just a huge ordeal. This is an ordeal. All of this is an ordeal. And I think they're going to have more gratitude. They're gonna have more gratitude in general for things. They're also gonna have more patience. That's something I don't even have. They're gonna have more patience here. They're going to look at this cat. Oh wow, look at that. Wow. Okay. I don't know how many of you have cats, but what cat would just sit there and watch a fish just splaying itself open right there, like saying, "Yes, come take me," and he's just watching it. This is coming out the other end with temptation. This is great. This person is going to be patient. They know that if it's not time to eat, don't eat. They know that if that's not their person, don't go for that person. And they're allowing spirit to work in their life. They're going to have more hope, and they're going to be, again, more patient. And we could see that behavior in children at times when a child has learned, not likening them to a child, but hey, what's wrong with that, right? But when a child has been told, don't touch that, you know you're in good hands when your child listens. But when your child's like, okay, whatever, I'm going to touch it anyway. I just burned myself, right? That's a lesson right there. It's also with puppies. When you're training your dogs, everybody loves a dog that, I mean, they feel comfortable with a dog when you say stop, they stop. Sit, they sit. That means if they're running off their leash and you say come back over here, they come back. No one wants the dog that you take them off their leash, you know you're losing them forever, right? So this is showing me definitely a lesson learned. Definitely a lesson learned. And of course we've seen the Tower card as well. I feel a sense of accomplishment here. This person may never admit it to you or to anybody else, but I feel that this person will know that they've gone through something huge, and they'll know that they covered it inside out. They learned, and they'll know that they've come out stronger. Oh, they're gonna know. They're gonna know. That's a sense of accomplishment. And when you accomplish something that huge, go out and have a party. Enjoy yourself, right? All right, let's check these cards at the bottom. Almost done. Okay. So I'm seeing that even though, let's say, yes, the month of October, you can think of it as stages. First stage being the invitation to connect and have the healing. Second one being to go through the healing and come through it. But now we're seeing the third stage or third aspect of this month, and it's going to be making amends. This could be happening throughout the month as well, but of course you want to have this happen after the communication has been improved, knowledge of communication has been improved. But I'm seeing making amends. So this person is going to be making amends to the people in their lives. Now, I'm also getting that for some of them, they won't actually have access to the people who really need to have amends made, because maybe those people aren't talking to them anymore. Maybe they've missed an opportunity and that door is shut, whatever it is, but they're going to be trying to even it out somehow. And even if it means I'll never get to see my daughter again, or I won't be able to see my daughter because her mother's mad, I'm going to go out and I'm going to volunteer at a children's shelter, or just whatever that is. They're going to be making efforts to make amends, either to the people who really need it, or to, by proxy, to anybody who's in need of that. And we always need love in the world, so that's going to be a great thing, because I'm just seeing these two people being surprised, like, but young man, but we don't know you. And she's like, it's okay, I'm just take it and enjoy it, right? And even doing that is going to be teaching others about kindness and compassion. So see, God is always about sharing the lessons. I was wondering why I got the Wheel of Fortune, which signifies the changing of time, beginning of new cycles, but I got it in the reverse. And to me, this signaled to me that this balancing and whatnot is not going to herald the end of this cycle. Okay, perhaps some more months will be going on with this healing, but October is going to be the bulk of it, or perhaps there's more that still needs to be done. Hold on a sec. Let's get these last few cards. Ooh, got it. All right. So what I'm seeing, and this just makes total sense, after Spirit has taught the lessons, after and maybe even during, the atonement has happened, people have been making amends. I mean, balancing the scales might continue for a while, obviously. I mean, this months, maybe, whenever you see the person, right? You say sorry and you whatnot. But I'm seeing that the next stage is going to be this person being left to their own devices again as the Magician. This is probably going to be closer towards the end of October, once the learning lessons, the once classes have been adjourned, so to speak. And I said adjourned because once judgments have been made as well. But I'm also seeing that there are going to be tests throughout the month of October. This person is going to be receiving tests. And based on how they perform on these tests, spiritual tests, it will herald how, like, either a lengthening of their learning or shortening. We don't know. But there will be assessments made throughout the month of October. But either way, soon they're going to move into their own devices. They'll become the Magician. Spirit is going to give them all the tools they need, and they're just going to see how they do with it. How do you do with the lessons and the learnings that you've had? Look at his head. It's in gold. Is he going to go out and repeat it? Is he going to make mistakes? What's he going to do about it? But I'm see how it looks like a bog here with all of this fog and mist and whatnot. This is all part of the classroom. But the final exam or assessment stage I'm seeing, they may not realize it, but they're going to be tested. Okay? I'm also seeing that during that testing period, in case some of you are like, oh my God, Spirit is going to let this person loose again on some unsuspecting person. No, I'm seeing that all people involved are going to be protected. So, for example, if we're dealing with someone who has an STD or something, and maybe part of the test is to see if they take measures to go to the doctor and clean it up, they're not going to, just randomly have this person sleep with somebody else if it's part of the testing phase. No, they're going to see what the intention is, and maybe that person who they're going to hook up with has to take a call somewhere and they have an emergency, so they can't meet up after all. And so I'm seeing that everyone's going to be protected. That's just the way Spirit works. When they're assessing, they create the conditions. And everyone's going to be safe, but they'll know what the intention is. I'm also seeing that they're going to be checked on to see how they manage themselves, their temperament, I guess, temperance. How are they? Are they all over the place? Are they patient? They're going to be tested in that sense. And of course, the old temptation test. He should be coming this way, but he might. Is he going to go that way? This cat's like, hey, meow, is he going to go that way? Spirit's here just monitoring. I'm just this little salamander. Nobody can tell. Oh, he's looking to see what happens. So these are exams. And of course, we saw this one. What are the person's dreams? What do they want? Their creativity. And Spirit is saying when it comes to assessment, thank you, Spirit, this card speaks to where their focus is. Where is this person going to put their focus? What are they going to spend their time focusing in their Eight of Pentacles on? Are they going to be focusing on going back to the life they were? Are they going to be focusing on making amends with people? Are they going to be focusing on building their finances and themselves? And does that include reconnecting with this other person? That's where they are. If they're a parent, are they focusing on their children? Are they worrying about their children? Or not even worrying, are they thinking about their children, or is it just about them? Sometimes that's how social workers and therapists and whatnot, that's how they silently can assess you. They're looking at you and they're just here. They ask you a simple question, and based on how you answer it, they're seeing where your mind is at. They're seeing it. But for whatever it is, I feel that this is the energy that I feel starts the month of October, and not the energy. This looks like the past, what happened. I'm seeing that this person who caused a commotion was out of integrity, as we've gleaned. I feel that there was some cheating third party situation. I'm seeing, oh God, fourth party? I'm just seeing cheating here. Now, does that mean all of you guys are dealing with a cheating situation? No, but there's definitely some infidelity running rampant in this reading. And I'm seeing regret. This person is coming to this reading with regret. Okay? 5. To me, that's 5 of Pentacles as well. 5 of Cups and 5 of Cups regret, and 5 of Pentacles a poverty consciousness, all rolled into one as despair. So that's the energy that we're trying to excuse me, transform, Spirit is saying, for the month of October. They want you to become vulnerable, and through that vulnerability, return to that higher self. Aw, those dolphins, okay? Yeah. Cute. And of course, creativity. Maintain your fertility. I wonder if anyone's pregnant. I don't know, because as I was picking up the cards, and before I presented this, I just saw continue pregnancy or maintain pregnancy. So if any of you are pregnant, I'm feeling that Spirit is saying, don't get rid of it, so to speak, okay? Don't get rid of it. Keep it. Cute. Keep it. Okay, and last 2 cards are right here. Let's see what they have to say. Whoopsies. Oh, God. Okay. Oh. Wow. Okay. As I looked at these 2 cards, absolutely gorgeous. Shout out to Lucy Cavendish. Does she ever make bad artwork and bad things? It's just great. What I'm seeing here, Spirit is saying, shh. Okay? Spirit is saying to shh, because I don't know if this is a surprise, but it's going to be something that is going to be a gift. Something is going to be birthed and given to this person after the culmination of this. And part of me wants to use my techniques, my thoughts or whatever, intuition to bring through, but Spirit is saying, you know what? Let's leave them with a little suspense for this month, because this is a gift. And yeah, anytime we kick an old habit, especially past lifetimes, I almost said Pisces, especially Pisces, wow, okay, I'm going to say it, especially Pisces, wow, bless you guys, past lifetime stuff, there's a gift that comes with it. Oh, wow, I'm so excited. Okay, so I'm going to end that, excuse me, end this reading right now. You guys are amazing, and I love you all. Okay, so anyway, if you'd like to have a private reading with me, this was so complete, I don't know. If you'd like to have a private reading with me, you can find my information below. If you would like to donate, which would be greatly appreciated, thank you so much. If you already have, you can find that link below too. You just put it into the URL and there it is. And I just want you to know that I also post daily readings and weekly readings to the community post. I try to do video, but if I don't do video, I type them instead, and they're still just as full, so please feel free. All right, anyway, have a blessed month of October, and I love you guys. Mwah, and God loves you too. Bye. And God said, they said they're watching over you. Okay, bye.